الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة.
اللهم لا حول ولا قوة.
حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
صلي وسلم وبارك على سيدنا آله وأصحابه. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق وسيد المرسلين محمد بن عبد الله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. All praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I bear witness there is no Lord but Allah. And I bear witness that Muhammad, the son of Abdullah, is his last messenger and prophet. Whoever Allah grants guidance will never be misguided, and those who Allah has set astray will find guidance nowheresoever. The best words are that of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Holy Quran. And the best guidance, his guidance was of his messenger and prophet, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. نحن نقص عليك أحسن القصص بما أوحينا إليك هذا القرآن وإن كنت من قبله لمن الغافلين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the surah Yusuf alayhi salam, the third ayah, we tell you the best of the stories, and you were before that among those who are ghafilin. Why didn't I translate it? Because it has no translation. Ghafil can be good, can be bad. It's like the word kafir. It's like the word dal. In English language, there is something called subordinate meanings. Means words that have subordinate meanings do not mean much by themselves unless you attach them to another word. The word dal, ghafil, Allah described the Prophet that you, in this case, you were ghafil before that. And here the meanings, you didn't know. And that's nothing bad. But ghafil can come in a very bad meaning that you are turning your back to things. You turning your back to the message. You turning your back to the Quran. فَلَا تَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْغَافِلِينَ. Do not be among the ghafil. Dal. Can be, dal is the one, if you translate it, it means you go astray. But it's wrong translation. That's why I'm telling you, so you can watch different translation and be aware. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to the Prophet, وَوَجَدَكَ ضَالًّا فَهَدَى. Here, dal is not bad. Here, dal, you just didn't get the message. You're not aware of the Quran before the message. So Allah guided you the Quran. Also the word kafir. فَمَنْ يَكْفُرْ بِالطَّاغُوتِ وَيُؤْمِنْ بِاللَّهِ فَقَدْ اسْتَمْسَكَ بِالْعُرْوَةِ الْوُثْقَى. That's good. But if somebody make kufr with Allah, that's bad. Anyway, it's very important that we investigate the stories of the Quran. And I would like you to pay attention because this story is elaborate. And unless you see the depth of the meaning of that story, you will not get what Allah wants you to have. The story I'm going to tell you today, it deals with two issues. The issue of al-ba'th, resurrection. Because the children of Israel did not really pay that much attention to the issue of resurrection. They went ahead and did whatever they wanted, unaware of the watching of Allah. When they were in the depth of their trouble, they asked their neighbor the night before they leave Egypt, the neighbor in Egypt, the Egyptians, to lend them their jewelries made of gold, so because they told them we have a big night tomorrow. But in fact, they were decided to leave Egypt for good. And they collected that money and they passed through the sea with that money that's stolen from the Egyptians. So Musa told them, ألم يعدكم ربكم وعدا حسنا أفطال عليكم العهد أم أردتم أن يحل عليكم غضب من ربكم فأخلفتم عنه قالوا ما أخلفنا موعدك بملكنا ولكن حملنا أوزارا من زينة القوم فقذفناها وكذلك ألقى السامري. We had gold from the Egyptians, so we made a cow out of this. So the story I want to tell you today is the story of the cow. وإذ قال موسى لقومه إن الله يأمركم أن تذبحوا بقرة. Musa told his people, Allah command you to slaughter a cow. Why he said that? Because they had a problem of somebody killed somebody else and everybody denying. And Allah wants to bring the issue of His power or al-ba'th, how Allah put people to life after death, so they become aware and more fearful of Allah. قالوا أتتخذون هزوا. He said, are you mocking us? He said, no. I seek refuge from Allah to be among the jahilin, the people who are unwise. قالوا ادع لنا ربك يبين لنا ما هي. They said, ask Allah to show what kind of cow. قال إنها بقرة لا فارض ولا بكر عوان بين ذلك فافعلوا ما تؤمرون. It's a cow that its stomach, its womb, is not too much loose. In other words, she didn't give birth to so many cows. Neither it is a virgin. So do what you are commanded. قالوا ادع لنا ربك يبين لنا ما لونها. They could have obeyed the order of Allah, and they have done their job. But you know, the children of Israel always argue. Even with Allah. So Allah says, indeed it is a yellow, bright color, very bright color cow. And very pleasing when you look at it. قال ادع لنا ربك يبين لنا ما هي إن البقرة تشابه علينا وإنا إن شاء الله لمهتدون. They ask him, say, what kind of cow? We are so confused, so many cows with the same description. قال إنه يقول إنها بقرة لا ذلول لا تسقي الأرض ولا تثير الحرث مسلمة لا شية فيها. He said it's a cow that never irrigated fields, never worked, never been used by a farmer, and do not cultivate land. Does not have any sign on it. Bright yellow with no mark on it. Now it came to their mind, they know a cow like this, they just saw it the night before. قالوا الآن جئت بالحق. Now you came with the truth. Imagine. فذبحوها وما كادوا يفعلون. So they slaughtered the cow. Here I will stop from the text of the Quran. I will go to the reason behind that story. It's very important when you read the story of the Quran that you know why Allah did that. That's why the stories in the Quran is not just like any other story. A story came to serve a purpose. To tell you that nothing is random. Nothing is coincidence. Allah planned and designed things from before the creation. Random is something for you and I. But with Allah, there's nothing random. There's nothing coincidence. Everything that happens to you is so planned and designed by Allah. Even a sip of water. A story starts about like 10 years before that. He's a pious man among the children of Israel. And you know, a pious man among the children of Israel is like a jewel in a sand in a big desert. He didn't trust anybody. And he was poor. He only had a little calf, a female cow, newborn female cow. And he was about to die. So he told his wife, he has a child, maybe 2 years old, maybe 5 years old, I don't know. I want to make sure my son, when he grows up, he gets that cow. And I can't find anybody that I can trust than Allah. So I'm going to give it to Allah. And he said, Allahumma inni astawdi'uka hadhihi al-baqara liwaladi. Oh Allah, I found nobody to trust but you. I'll give it to you, Allah. Save it for my son. and he let it go to the wilderness where it can eat from the green. 10, 12 years later, the son was aware that his father had something for him, and he asked his mother, "Where is the inheritance of my father?" She told him, "Allah left you a cow, and he left it in the wilderness, and get it." The son laughed, in the wilderness. And then the mother, with a very serious tone, said, "Allah entrusted your father and credit to your account with him. So cash on it. Trust Allah and ask him to cash." So he went to the wilderness and called, "In the name of Allah, the Lord of Abraham, Lord of this, Lord." And he kept praying. And the cow came running to him. And that cow was seen by many people. Nobody could come close to it. So he took the cow and went home. He trusted Allah, and Allah was the ultimate trustworthy. Took the cow with him. Who saw him? The people who got the description by Musa alayhi salam of the description of that cow, and says, "This is the very cow." So they came to him. "We like to buy this cow. 3 dinars. "Oh, no. I have to consult my mother." I would like you to tell you the story of this boy. He used to collect hay from the desert all day, and then he sells it. 1/3 of what he sells, use it for his own food. 1/3 for sadaqah, 1/3 he give it to his mother. In his nights, he spent 1/3 of the night praying to Allah. 1/3 of his night serving his mother. 1/3 is he sleeps. So he said, "No, I'm not going to go to my..." They told him, "No, don't go to your mother. We'll buy it from you right now. We'll give you 6. He said, "No, 12. No." And the discussion went until they needed it so bad. They said, "We will fill it with its volume of gold." Remember, they had the gold from the Egyptian. He saw they made the cow. And when you fill it as a volume, because the gold has a density 13 times like water, so it's like 13 worth of cow weight-wise. So they paid him the money. Imagine all the money that was stolen from the Egyptians. It went to a pious man ultimately. See, nothing is random. So they went to they bought the cow. Now we continue the rest of the story of the cow. فقال اضربوه ببعضها كذلك يحيي الله الموتى ويريكم من آياته لعلكم تعقلون. So Allah told them, take part of that slaughtered cow, maybe the leg or something, and hit the man who was killed, and nobody knows who killed him, and thus Allah resurrects people. So they took part of that bone, and they hit the dead person, and the person got up and talked and said who killed him. Now we go to the story of that guy. Among the children of Israel, there was a man, very rich man, and had nobody to inherit him but his cousin. His cousin was poor, like the rest of them was not that good. So the cousin said, he's healthy, and I don't know when he's going to die. I'm going to kill him. So he killed him, so he can get the inheritance. And he took him to the nearby tribe, and he put the body there so he can collect the diya. Diya is the money you get when you kill someone by mistake. You get a lot of money if somebody killed one of your people. So he went to collect his inheritance and also the diya from the other people. So the other people said, no, we didn't kill the guy. So they went to Musa. And Musa alayhi salam said that part of the count. So the man got up, the dead person, and he said, my cousin killed me. You can't get away if you deal with Allah. You can't fool Allah. Allah is your witness all the time, even inside the privacy of your bedroom. This is how things happen. Allah is telling us how to resurrect, how He resurrects. Don't ever have a doubt about meeting Allah. Prophet ﷺ said, لا يستحي أحدكم من ملكيه كما يستحي من رجلين صالحين منكم. All of you, each one of you should beware and ashamed if he does bad things from the two angels here, as he ashamed in the presence of two good men. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق وسيد المرسلين محمد بن عبد الله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه إلى يوم الدين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لقد كان في قصصهم عبرة لأولي الألباب ما كان حديثا يفترى ولكن تصديق الذي بين يديه وتفصيل كل شيء وهدى ورحمة لقوم يؤمنون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said the story of the Quran is only for those who can comprehend. At the end of Surah Yusuf, the ayah number 111. It was not a story to be told in vain or entertainment, but came to confirm the messages before and a detailed of everything and guidance and mercy to those who believe. إن هذا القرآن يهدي للتي هي أقوم ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا كبيرا. Allah said about this Quran, يهدي به كثيرا ويضل به كثيرا وما يضل به إلا الفاسقين. This Quran, it's guidance to everyone. It's the light that you can see. But it guides those who need to be guided and put astray those who love to be astray. Uh, I would like to tell you now that we are in the month of Ramadan. Ramadan is a month of the heart, not the month of work. Taqwa is about taqwa. Taqwa is an act of heart. Ramadan came to clean our hearts. Please don't tell me I read the Quran 10 times. Please don't tell me I did this, I made millions of dollars of sadaqah. Tell me when you were sincere with Allah in a moment that nobody watching you, and you prostrate and you shed a tear for Allah. So may Allah, in the day of judgment, make you among those who put him in his shade. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا اللهم فيمن توليت بارك لنا اللهم ربنا الكريم فيما أعطيت واصرف عنا ربنا الحليم شر ما قضيت فإنك سبحانك تقضي بالحق ولا يقضى عليك لا يعز من عاديت ولا يذل من واليت تباركت ربنا الكريم وتعاليت لك الشكر والحمد والنعمة على ما أنعمت به وأوليت اللهم لا تدع لنا ذنبا إلا غفرته ولا هما إلا فرجته ولا مريضا إلا شافيته ولا دينا إلا قضيته ولا مظلوما إلا نصرته ولا ضالا إلا هديته ولا رحما إلا وصلته ولا ميتا إلا رحمته ولا حاجة هي لك رضا ولنا فيها صلاح من حوائج الدنيا والآخرة إلا قضيتها لنا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه وبارك لنا وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. اللهم انصر الإسلام وأعز المسلمين وأعلي بفضلك كلمتي الحق والدين. عباد الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. أقم الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح. قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله. استقيم إن شاء الله. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. ألف لام را. تلك آيات الكتاب المبين. إنا أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم لعلكم تعقلون نحن نقص عليك أحسن القصص بما أوحينا إليك هذا القرآن وإن كنت من قبله لمن الغافلين إذ قال يوسف لأبيه يا أبت إني رأيت 11 كوكبا والشمس والقمر رأيتهم لي ساجدين قال يا بني لا تقصص رؤياك على إخوتك فيكيدوا لك كيدا إن الشيطان للإنسان عدو مبين وكذلك يجتبيك ربك ويعلمك من تأويل الأحاديث ويتم نعمته عليك وعلى آل يعقوب كما أتمها على أبويك من قبل إبراهيم وإسحاق إن ربك عليم حكيم الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين إن الأبرار لفي نعيم وإن الفجار لفي جحيم يصلونها يوم الدين وما هم عنها بغائبين وما أدراك ما يوم الدين ثم ما أدراك ما يوم الدين يوم لا تملك نفس لنفس شيئا والأمر يومئذ لله Allahu Akbar. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. استغفر الله.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Just a few announcements and update about the masjid here. So alhamdulillah, the masjid is upon completing our funds to completely pay off the masjid, and we're still in need of your support. Remember, this is the month of Ramadan. The Prophet was the most generous, but when it came to the month of Ramadan, what happened? He was even more generous. So don't let this time slip out of your fingertips. Make the use of this time and make a trust and make a transaction, not with the masjid, as I always said, but you make a transaction with who? ذُو الْعَرْشِ الْمَجِيدُ فَعَالٌ لِمَا يُرِيدُ. You make a transaction with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and wanting the reward with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of judgment. And another thing, alhamdulillah, every day, daily we have our tarawih with our beloved Shaykh and Imam Muhammad Rizq. So we would invite everyone, to join us inshallah. And also next weekend, we will have a night market. The youth are holding a program, a night market. And also before that, after Asr, we have a kids craft Eid day. So you can bring your kids to come make Eid cards, tasbih, keychains, and stuff like that. Eid gifts for the parents, inshallah. And then following that, after Maghrib, inshallah, we will have a little night market outside. And I believe that's it. So inshallah, support your masjid as much as you can, because whether you're going to help or not, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to finish this. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving us the opportunity to help in His cause and to help to enter Jannah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
By the way, Abdullah is one of our boys, neighborhood boy, growing in our community. Alhamdulillah, Allah bless him that he has opportunity to go study abroad, especially in Qura. Alhamdulillah, he's graduate. So hopefully that he will be our future leader. Inshallah, will be a great asset for the community. Inshallah, Jazakallah khairan, Abdullah.